Frigole means beans. All right, so look at this cool little ranch. This actually reminds me of when I was a kid. We lived in something pretty much like this, just a little small little house. Welcome to Tigner Adventures. We are at Guadalupe Mountains National Park. They always make these names so big, so long. Anyway, we are south of, I think that's would be considered south of Carlsbad. Anyway, last night we stayed in Carlsbad, New Mexico, and we stayed at an Elks Lodge, and it was a pretty nice one. And the people there were so nice, gave us a lot of different information, things to see and things like that. So we're pretty excited. We are now at this campground. You can see there's a few people out here, but there's two different areas here that we can actually go to when we're boondocking here, and that is Carlsbad National Park, Carlsbad Caverns National Park, and this one. So we're here for 4 nights, and so we thought, oh, let's take a run down here. This is about 20 miles from where we're parked, and we're going to kind of just check out what this park's all about. It's mainly, most of the area around here you have to hike to get to. There are a few roads. So anyway, we're at the visitor center, so we're gonna go check it out and see if we can figure out what's going on here. Oh, and it's only like 62, and the wind is blowing.
69.
Oh, is it up to 69? The wind's blowing. I think at this time of year, the wind blows, at least in New Mexico and Arizona, all the time, and probably Texas too. So we're probably not gonna be out of the wind for a while. So anyway, let's go see what the visitor center has to offer. Third-mile hike that's behind the visitor center comes down to this Butterfield Overland Mail, the Pinery Station. So this is what's left of it, and the stagecoaches came through here every day from St. Louis on their way to San Francisco, and each stagecoach went 24 hours a day, traveled about 120 miles every day. That's amazing. They just stopped at all these different places to change out their horses and just keep on going. But this is the mail, and also anybody that wanted to ride along, I guess. Okay, so we've left the visitor center, the main one, and one thing to note there is camping. It's $20 a night for camping. If you have a park pass, then it's only $10 a night, and it's all no hookups or anything. It's just dry camping. So now we are at the Frigole Ranch historic site. So we got this little box here. I think it's a 2-person job. Well, because I have one hand full. But anyway, you have to turn this so you generate the power, and then push the button.
This one?
Yeah, well, I guess.
Take a stroll through the yard and orchard, noticing the different types of trees.
Look,
Pecans
generate your own power to listen to the message.
The orchard is trees that may not be familiar to you.
Kind of an ingenious idea.
Many
Pretty cool.
varieties of fruit trees were available to consume.
Doesn't last long after you stop, though.
That diversity is diminished with the advent of modern agriculture.
There it goes. Pretty cool. So anyway, we're going to go down here and just look at this little historic site that's here, the ranch, and just see what it's all about. So we think it's called Frigole, means beans. All right, so look at this cool little ranch. This actually reminds me of when I was a kid. We lived in something pretty much like this, just a little small little house with water running through the yard, and it was just out in the middle of nowhere. And this is a little ranch area. Had 3 houses in the town, 1-room schoolroom. I know everyone thinks that was 100 years ago, but it really wasn't that long ago. I'm only 65. So anyway, I went to 3rd grade there. Pretty interesting. This is a persimmons tree. Pretty interesting bark. Nice spring. Looks like a pool, almost like it would be a bathhouse. Doesn't actually say anywhere. But the water is overrunning out of it and then running down here to irrigate the different trees and crops. It looks like they used to have a water tower right here. Probably pump the spring water up there to kind of hold on to it. Well, it says open, but there's nobody here and everything's pretty locked up. But as you look around here, you can see that there is this house, and of course the little spring water and maybe a bathtub. I don't know what. I mean, everything is pretty limited on any signage or anything that tells you anything. So I guess you are pretty restricted to, you know, having a ranger here to tell you kind of what's going on. It says right here that this spring does 6 gallons per minute. So that's a pretty nice little spring. And then this little red house over here is the a school. And they had as many as 8 children in there at one time for school at one time. And they paid a teacher $30 a month to come and teach. So, but the overall site is interesting. I guess we're just, it is like 4:30 or something, so, but it does say open, so you'd think that there would be a ranger here or something. But well, we are at the McKittrick Canyon Trail head, and this is a, if we look around here, they have a little information center here, and they also have the most important thing, the bathrooms. If you look outside here, you can see there's a pretty nice building, and this is the start of the whole thing. Now it does close at 6 o'clock, and the question is, what time is it? Because my watch, which is on my cellular, says 5:30, and they have this clock that says 4:30. So the hike is 4.8 miles round trip, and they have this signs that are right behind me here that talk about being prepared, watch out for snakes, lots of rattlesnakes around here, and take plenty of water because it does get warm fast, and there's no drinking water up in the canyon. So those are just some of the things they tell you to do. But the canyon looks like it probably would be a pretty cool little hike to do. So again, something to put on our list for the next time we come. I was telling Ninette, I says our motto is next time. Gives you a reason to come back, right? But they have some displays here of what this canyon does look like, and the hike goes up through there. But we don't have very long, so we're not going to chance getting locked in here for the night. But it does look really pretty. So this would definitely be a hike worth going on. And especially in the fall time when the colors change. they get a really nice display of different colors up here. So, and they also have this video that you can start up anytime and listen to. Tells you about the canyon and a few of the things around here to watch for. Okay, well, we're out of time, and we'll have to plan to come back to this one. This looks like the funnest hike right here. So this whole mountain range here is made as a reef from the oceans and everything from 250 million years ago or something like that, right?
A long time.
Long time. So it's made up of all the different, kelp, fossils. I mean, all the different things, and so that's why they have saved this area, and so it's pretty cool. Part of this particular one that we're on right now, which is, what was it called again? McKittrick Canyon. It's right there on the wall. So McKittrick Canyon had lots of waterfalls and streams and everything running through it. Miniature lakes and things in it. So it was, this is really pretty. We're in Texas, by the way, right now. And so this is one of the nicest places in Texas, the sign says. So, however, a big flood came through and destroyed a lot of that back, it looked like in the 30s or 40s. So anyway, it's slowly rebuilding itself back, and so it's not like it used to be, but it is getting better and better. And of course, again, I mentioned about the trees, so that would be worth coming back here in the fall just to see all the colors. Right? You're kind of quiet.
Oh, I was just imagining it to be an ocean and scuba diving along these reefs and stuff that I see. Like, ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd
Someday.
be fun. Yep, someday. Maybe it'll be back.
Big flood.
Yeah, big flood.
Bring your ark.
Yeah, so anyway, okay, well, that finishes this particular one. Definitely need to spend a little bit more time here because pretty much everything here is hiking. To get to anything, you've got to hike. So just the McKittrick Trail goes up to Pratt Cabin. That was a 4.5 mile round trip. Well, that's only halfway into the canyon. So it's probably, another 4.5 mile round trip to go that much further in there. And then there's another one that goes off to the reef area to look at it and everything. So, and that one looked really, really long. So we did get a newspaper from the ranger that tells about the hikes, but you have to ask for it. So make sure that when you check in, you get the little brochure about the park, but make sure you ask for the newspaper thing that actually describes all the hikes and has articles about the whole area and things like that. So it goes into a lot more depth than what we initially got. So, but anyway, we'll just say goodbye for now, and hope to see you on our next video. So take care. See ya.
Bye.